Sports Court with 13 on your side. The case. For this week, we're debating whether or not Michigan can still make a run in the NCAA tournament without Isaiah Livers.
Testimony.
Livers is their captain. He's very important, but the team doesn't revolve around one man. Juwan Howard has built this unit so that different players can come and go and the team can stay strong. I say Michigan can still make a run without Isaiah Livers.
Jamal, Michigan is in big trouble. We know to win the NCAA tournament, it takes two things: leadership and three-point shooting. Without Isaiah Livers, they lose both. He was the second best three-point shooter on the team. He's a senior. They desperately need that with a rookie leader in Hunter Dickinson and a rookie coach in Juwan Howard.
Cross-exam. You're absolutely right, Mike. You need shooting, but most importantly in the NCAA tournament, you need leadership. That's where Shawnee Brown comes in. I have to ask you the question, don't you think a guy like Shawnee Brown, who has 74 starts in his career prior to arriving at Michigan, can provide all the veteran leadership that the Wolverines need to keep them afloat?
Listen, I love Shawnee Brown, but I don't think it's going to be enough. You lose Livers. He's your second leading scorer. That's a big blow. Now let me counter you with this. And taking Livers out of the equation, Michigan was still having major problems toward the tail end of the season. How do you not consider that when asking that question?
I think Michigan was trying to find themselves, you're right, once Livers was less than 100%. Then they lost Eli Brooks in the Michigan State game. So you're dealing with a team that was struggling to find their identity. Well, guess what? They've had a couple of weeks now to figure that out. You mentioned Hunter Dickinson. I think you're going to see more of the big fella. 12 of his last 14 games, he was held below his season scoring average. I think they're going to force feed the big man and let him go to work in the NCAA tournament.
Closing arguments.
Yes, losing Isaiah Livers hurts, but this team has had time to figure it out. They're a balanced unit with a lot of veterans. Mike Smith is a senior point guard. Shawnee Brown is a senior who's provided tons of scoring this season. And oh yeah, you got the Big Ten Freshman of the Year and an AP All-American in Hunter Dickinson. The pieces are still there for this Wolverine team to make a run.
Jamal, I spent all morning watching the new cut of Justice League. It's a great movie. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but I am going to spoil this for you. Michigan is not going to win a national championship without Isaiah Livers. It's not going to happen. Spoiler alert, there it is, and scene.
The verdict. We'll see. As they always say, that's why you play the games. We want to hear from you, the jury. Let us know what you think about this. Can Michigan win the NCAA tournament or even make a run in the tournament without Isaiah Livers? Head to 13 on your side's YouTube or Facebook page and comment. And next week, we'll highlight our favorites.
Last week, we argued where does this last season rank in Tom Izzo's career? And our viewers had some great in-depth analysis.
Like Curtis, who said, I see a fairly successful season for a coach who depends on consistency and structure and was able to navigate the unprecedented barriers thrown at them better than most.
And Samuel hits on the consistency too, saying MSU's consistency often makes fans lose sight of just how elite the program is. Tom's worst season is still better than the majority of the program's best.
Well, Curtis, Samuel, and the rest of you at home, we hope you'll consistently join us each week in Sports Court.